Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Tiana's Cooking TV. Today I'm going to be making this delicious apple crumble made from scratch. So guys, make sure that you stay tuned for the recipe.
All I see is blessings, got no time for stressing. Don't believe in failures in my life, it's only lessons. They just making room for what I'm on now. I don't got a clue, but I know the one who does know how. Oh wow, it's like I'm learning.
Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on peeling my apples. Now guys, I am going to be using some Cosmic and some Gala apples, and be sure to use any kind of apples that you want to. You can use sweet or sour. If you are using any type of green apple, just make sure that you use a little bit more sugar to make sure it's sweet enough to your liking. So I'm going to cut off my tops and my bottoms of my apples, and I'm going to cut that in half, and then I'm going to cut that into 4 pieces. And guys, make sure that you remove the stem and the seeds from your apples, and then I'm just going to cut those into 1-inch pieces, and it should look like that. And then a cold pot, I am adding in my apples, and I'm going to be adding in some lemon juice to that. And this is definitely optional, but I like the flavor of lemon juice. And then I'm going to be adding in some cinnamon and some more spices, along with a few tablespoons of butter and some juice, along with some white sugar and brown sugar as well. And then I'm just going to be using equal parts cornstarch and water, and then I'm going to give that a really nice stir and make sure that all of the ingredients are nicely combined. And if you guys are interested in the recipe with measurements, I will have a link to my recipe in the description below. And make sure that you guys head over to tianascookingtv.com to purchase your apron and get your recipes today. And then you guys want to cook your apples until your sauce starts to thicken up, and it should look a bit like this when it's ready. So in a mixing bowl, I'm going to be adding in some white flour along with brown sugar and cinnamon, leavening, vanilla, and a few tablespoons of butter. So I'm going to mix that around before I begin to start mashing up the butter. And then I'm going to mash that up and continue to keep mashing that all together until it forms crumbles. And then I'm going to be using 2 personal size baking dishes, and I'm adding in my apples, and you guys can add as much of the syrup, the sauce, as much as you want to. Then I'm going to add in my crumble. Now you can use all of the crumble that the recipe calls for, or if you like a little less crushed, you can add a little less of the crumble. And then you're going to bake that in the oven at 375 degrees on the middle rack for about 25 minutes. And then I'm going to just top mine off with a little bit of butter pecan ice cream, and you guys can use any kind of ice cream that you want to. You guys, I absolutely enjoyed this recipe, and I highly recommend you guys give this recipe a try. And guys, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, save this video for later, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you so much for watching.